It's 2019. And what better way to start it off than with a horror movie? All right, guys. So, Escape Room is out, and it's being billed as a horror movie, but is it? Let's check it out. All right, guys. So, Escape Room. Have you heard of this? It's being billed as a horror, but I would say that it's much more of a suspense thriller. Because, well, when you saw the trailer for this, it billed it as something that is like a murder hack fest that happens of people being trapped in a room, and you're like, okay. But I'll leave a little link to this in the cards above if you want to see my trailer reaction to it. But in that reaction, I said that the cinematography and visuals looked fantastic. And in watching this movie, that's what really stood out here, for me at least. It did have some really cool images, and what was the payoff in that, how that all happened, was these rooms that people got stuck into. So, just to break down the premise quickly, 6 people, get these offers to go into this escape room scenario for a prize of $10,000. They're all down on their luck, and it's kind of interesting in the way that these escape rooms are set up, because it uses things from their pasts to flesh out their characters. And I found that was cool. That was cool. I like that. I guess if you had to compare this movie to something, it would be like the movie Cube and, Cabin in the Woods. It's kind of like a marriage between those two. And it pulls it off fairly well. And it's not really horrific in the sense that, yeah, people are dying, but it's much more of a mystery. And I found that to be more intriguing, because it's like they go into each room and you are with them trying to figure out these puzzles to unlock the next door to get into the next room. And in that sense, it's like Cube. And in some of the rooms, it's like a holodeck. So in that sense, it's a little bit like the movie Cabin in the Woods. And I found how that all played out was really cool. I like that. If any other comparisons had to be made, I guess a little bit like I got shades of the Belko Experiment. If you've ever seen that, that's a really chop them up fest. That's what I thought this movie was going to be like, but it's not. It's got a little bit more heart to it, because as I said, when you go through each one of these rooms, you learn a little bit more about each character, and I found like that was a little bit fascinating. That hooked me in. That got me. Okay, if I had to say anything negative about it, I guess some people may feel like it had a bit of a long denouement, meaning that when the big climax happens and you're like, oh, okay, that's it. Oh, there's a little bit more? Oh, a little bit more, a little bit more. And I think some people might find that off-putting, which is a shame, because I kind of liked it. It was a little bit different, and you can tell that the directors were going for a little bit of a different spin on it. They were trying to add a little bit more flavor. It took a little bit longer to get there, and some people may find that off-putting, but for me, it was okay. The cast in this, the acting was fairly well done for what they were. I mean, you just get to meet these characters for about a day. So, I mean, how deep can these characters get? So, the acting was good. If I had to give this a score, there's the score sheet. It's a 7 out of 10. Want to know how these scores work? Look up in the cards. I'll put a link to how all of these work. The highlight, I guess, is the cinematography. It has some just, wow, I didn't expect to see that. That was kind of dark, kind of images in it. Yeah, I think 7 out of 10 is a good score. If you want to see this and you don't want to pay full price, see it on the cheaper day. It's definitely worth taking a look for sure. Okay, so that's it. Escape Room. Escape Room. Did you guys see it? Let me know in the comments below. What did you think of this? Is this something that you want to see? All right, that's it. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.